Do you remember the movie Groundhog Day? Bill Murray is a weather reporter. He goes for the annual Groundhog Day and he keeps on living that day over and over and over again. Every time there's a new day and he knows exactly how the events will fold, he's learning new skills. And finally, there's a point when he's released from it. What if I were to tell you, according to Sanatana Dharma, according to Vedic teachings, our life is like a groundhog day, except we don't remember our past life. The aim and objective of this life is to prepare for next life. Would be the aim and object of that next life we get? The aim and objective of that life would be the aim and objective of that life would be to prepare for the life after that, and that cycle goes on. Every time we are born, we are supposed to learn new skills, learn new lessons, accumulate excellent, beautiful, gorgeous karma that takes keeps us taking that takes on that brings us to a level where we don't have to be born again. We are free from this groundhog day of life. Anyone who is born must die, and anyone who has died must be born again and again and again, and the cycle goes on. I'm not saying that. It is said in Bhagavad Gita by Shri Krishna. When we are born, there's something that we are supposed to do. We are supposed to do some karma. And karma is not just cause and effect. You do something and you'll get a result. We are supposed to do a special kind of karma related to universal laws and our duty, and that is called dharma. Today, we are going to talk about dharma. Who are we? Why are we born? What is our purpose? And why are we suffering? Why are we getting diseases? The word dosha means fault, meaning when we are born with a fault. Nobody is perfect. Yet we try to achieve perfection. We are always in the race for perfection. It's part of a rat race. But why are we born? Why do we die? Why do some people, what is it? Why are some of us suffering more than the other? So we will try and answer some questions today because it's possible you may want to do some Vedic counseling to your client as well. So we'll start with a little bit of Vedic approach to life. This was when you first started the class, when you first started Introduction to Ayurveda. These are called the four Purusharthas. Purusha means human, Arthas means our wealth, the four aims, the four wealth of life. So, we have been in Svargaloka, we've been in higher planets where, we live for 5,000, 10,000 years. We've been in lower planets where we've been, different creatures. We've been angels, we've been devatas, we've been all kind of entities, upper, lower, different realms. But everybody wants to come to the middle realm, if you're into Lord of the Rings. We are the middle realm. Why? Because only here we have something called the time clock. We have a limited time in our life. The clock is always ticking. So the Vedic aim of life is dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Dharma is, dharma is the karma that we do. Actually, just calling it righteous living, moral, ethical life sounds very like, I'm so Christian and I want to do the right thing. That's not what it is at all. The dharma of water is to flow, right? What is the dharma water? It does what it does naturally, what it comes naturally to it, it flows. Now, if you take water and you turn it into ice, that is not the dharma. You have to melt the ice so the water starts flowing again. That is our dharma. It is really, so in the Vedic religion is called Sanatana Dharma. It is not called Hinduism. I hate that word sometimes. Kritika, I don't know if you're like me.
No,
Yes.
I respect all religions. It's
Exactly.
just
It is
portrayed in
dharma.
different ways. Yeah.
Exactly. It is dharma. It is our dharma. For example, what is the dharma of a mother? To do poshana. A mother is not someone who is giving birth through womb. That is not important. She becomes a mother when she does the word pushti, poshan, when she nurtures another soul. Nurturing is the dharma of the mother. Using your biologically, delivering a baby is okay. It is there, but it is not the dharma. Dharma, you become a mother when you start breastfeeding, when you start nurturing, when you nurture anybody. Even when someone nurtures an animal, that nurturing, you take an animal and you think of that animal as, or pet as your child. So you take it upon yourself to, it is your dharma to take care of that. Mother Earth, it is my dharma to take care of this earth that I live in. For example, climate change. It could be so many things. In different religions, dharma can mean different things. Now, dharma is a Sanskrit word. In Sanatana Dharma or Hinduism, the concept is duty, right? Duty not only towards our parents or the planet that we live in, or the duty to our neighbor, but also duty to self, to our own Atma. In Buddhism, Dharma is a term, following the Buddhist teaching and practices, again, following righteousness. So, is there the concept of Dharma in Christianity? The concept of Dharma can also be applied to Christianity. Think of it as an union when we want to do or achieve what the divine wants, when we are following the divine path. The communion of love, that could be one. Another could be universal laws of nature, following dharma, supporting, sustaining, upholding our nature and our duty to those around us, to the land that we live in, to ourself. That is what dharma is. In a nutshell, our life is our dharma. We have to live our life like water is flowing, doing what is natural, following our duty to ourself, to our spiritual self, to those around us, and being our true, authentic self is our dharma. What is life? Life is following our dharma. What is the dharma of an Ayurvedic practitioner? I am an Ayurvedic practitioner. What is the dharma? My dharma is to be the medium and let the divine work through me, and not be worried about if they can pay me or not pay me, and not be worried whether they're Republicans or they support Kamala Harris or they support Trump. None of that. None of whether they are white, they are Indian, their color, gender, sexual orientation. None of that matters. When someone is approaching you and you're wearing the hat of a healer, you are not doing the healing, honey. You're just the medium. You're sitting there, you are channeling the goddess. You're channeling Ganesha or the goddess Durga, goddess Parvati. You're channeling Mother Earth through you. It's between them. You're just the body who's sitting and recording, like a shaman, really. But most of the Ayurvedic practitioners, we try to hide the spiritual side of Ayurveda. We do. The word Ayurveda, Ayur Asmin Vidyate iti Ayurvedaha. It is the science of life. It has the word Veda in it. It is part of the fourth Veda, the four Vedas that tell us how to live our life. And so we're going to do four series, one on Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. We all need money. Yeah, it would be nice to have money, but that is not the aim and objective of an Ayurvedic practitioner. Sit there, I'm going to open a business and people will come and, throw money at me. Yeah. You need some exchange of energy, you do. But that should not be the aim and object. And how do we do our dharma? If you're a mother or if you're a father, what is your dharma? To do poshana, to do what is right for your child or someone who's dependent on you, if not your child. It doesn't mean you have to please them. You have to do right by them, not please them. What is the dharma of a teacher? To do what's right for their student, even if it means giving them a C or a F. What is the dharma of a leader? Dharma of the leader is to put the citizens first. Dharma of the leader is not to put themselves first.